Good late morning, almost afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I'm giggling. I've been giggling all day. I giggled my way to town. I giggled my way back. I got my Judy Wood book. That's not why I'm giggling. I've seen like 87 lectures that she gave, but I thought I should have the book on hand. It would only be nice. Anyhow, I just can't get over some things that people tickle me, I guess. Like, if this weren't so tragic. Yesterday I was watching the Mike Rivera show, which I was going to give up, but I just can't. I like the chat room so much, and boy, they really kind of sprung into action when he was talking about this, because it was so funny. Oh my God. The man sat there and told his audience, by the way, it's kind of chilly here today and overcast here in delightful northwestern Pennsylvania on the shores of Conneaut Lake. I don't live near the shores, about a couple miles though. Anyhow, he was telling his audience that people on the ground near the Pentagon during the 9/11 shenanigans, on the ground, people, do you understand me? Like shopping, driving, walking around, doing whatever it is you do near the Pentagon, looked up and literally saw, I don't know if I can get through this. They literally saw inside the cockpit a struggle unfolding, people like having a fight and trying to gain control of the plane or something, I don't know. So imagine this plane is flying at speeds that are unbelievable at that altitude, which is like ground level pretty much. I mean, I am not a scientist, nor do I play one on TV, but come on. Anyhow, going super fast, wildly, coming in to the max, coming over, pans hot, handles hot, and these people are able to look into the cockpit and see, a fight ensuing. It's crazy, ladies and gentlemen. I had somewhat of a situation unfold today with my knee. I don't really want to tell you about it because it's pretty gross. So I will let that go, but I had to do a little bit more first aid and recover it. Let's just say that. So anyhow, I just thought it was adorably cute what some people will say, and others will believe. There are people sitting in his audience that are thinking that happened. I mean, okay, another thing I find adorably cute lately, really, I just want to kiss everybody, is that voting matters. I mean, it's so sweet that we're deluding ourselves into thinking that voting actually matters and that we ever have a choice on things. I mean, look at the DNC, look at the primary that unfolded, look at the interstate cross-check program that happened. It's just cute. So these people going on about, oh, we have to overwhelm the system and vote wildly for whoever. That's fine. Go for it if you care to support this criminal enterprise known as the two-party system. I will not. I'm not going to loan my credibility to a voting system that I'm not going to give my okay to that kind of behavior, for me personally. But it's just cute because I think the name of the company that owns the machines is Diebold. Is that right? Diebold, Dibold. If I'm not mistaken, which I am mistaken plenty of times, and I admit to it freely. They can do what they want. Who was it? Somebody famous once said, well, there's several voting quotes, but this one, they said something along the lines of, man, are my legs dry? They didn't say that. They said, one quote is, if voting really counted, we wouldn't allow it to happen. I think that was Mark Twain, Samuel Clemens. And the other person said, whoever counts the votes is really in control, kind of deal. So I just think that's adorably cute that we, that we pretend this is real. Another thing I was thinking of today that we pretend is real is the, I'm not going to get into it. Forget it. It's going to cause too much of a stink. Yeah, I thought better of telling you that. You'll have to read my mind for it. But I will say something else that I find adorably charming. Is like, I was just telling my friend Judith M. Villeneuve, Maine, this. Like, I could come out and do a video about, I'm just going to make up things, about a murder that unfolded in Los Angeles in the 1970s, and how a Lieutenant Colombo was on the case. Let's pretend this is real life. And he totally, like, I could point people to what the evidence and all the stuff that he found out who the murderer was and how he did it, and this, that, and the other thing, and really unpack the story, and present pictures of the evidence, and reference points in various books and so forth. And literally people will comment under it they'll comment under something like that and say, Columbo does not have a shred of evidence. Not a shred. I mean, isn't that being just exaggerating a touch? What do you mean he doesn't have a shred of evidence? This has happened to me on several occasions on a couple different topics. And honestly, the topics, I'm not even interested in them that much. I just happen to be interested over one weekend. Don't you people know yet that my interest only holds for a weekend? No, there's certain things that I'm interested in all the time. But not what I'm talking about now, which I'm talking about in code. Of course, it's my way, ladies and gentlemen. So, at any rate, I just thought I'd let you know. Today's deadline, the work week has not been tremendous in terms of sales. It's not a very good campaign. Anyway, it's the famous National Restaurant Month. Maybe I should call Wally Hyde, the owner of the lime spreading and gravel business, and see if he wants to advertise. For those who have no clue of what I speak, it's okay. I did some videos about how my mom called him by accident. That makes me laugh, too. So, yeah, I'm finding things adorably cute today and funny, and I'm giddy with delight. I'll show you my new book. My God, it weighs a ton, ladies and gentlemen. There it is. And then if you, like the back, I mean, holding a Glooby and this is not working out. See, there's some things on the back. Okay. Well, at any rate, yeah, I thought I should really have that for reference, if nothing else, although I'm going to read it. Because, you know, I'm a fan, and I've watched a lot of presentations, and I think it's handy to have a book where, like, I can flip it open during a live show or something. Of course, I'd have to hire a crane to lift it for me, evidently. And we could, you know, go through stuff or something. Okay, I am done, ladies and gentlemen. I have to go put lotion on my legs because... You know how David Icke has that thing about the reptilian theory? That's what my leg looks like right now. Very dry and reptilian-like. Woohoo. Okay, well, that's all. Lounging with Lisa, the video series that has me lounging while coming at you. Thoughts of the day? Listen, the train's crossing the train's going by at Rockfish. It's not really Rockfish. That was a Walton's reference. It's Shermansville, PA. I love to hear trains. I don't know, it just takes me back somehow. I think I lived in the 1930s and I'm reincarnated as a modern woman. I'm not even modern. I'm barely a woman. Okay, I don't even know if I believe in reincarnation, but whatever. It could be. But you can't remember your other life, so what good does it do? Lounging with Lisa, the video series that has me lounging while coming at you. Thoughts of the day. Join me, join others. Drop your political identity, focus on issues. Leave labels at the door. Research before you judge. And, you know, laugh at life a little bit, ladies and gentlemen, like I do. Try to find things adorable that are otherwise horrific.